edition of Black Tea Talks. With you as always.
Type.
Ready as always.
It's been a little while since we've had one of these.
Oh yeah. We definitely have.
And a lot has happened and changed since the last one of these that we were actually able to edit and get online. Apologies for the delay. Some of that is my fault. Some of it is not my fault. Technical issues and dealing with whatever.
Technology and COVID.
Yup, technology and COVID is pretty much all I can
That's
say
the name
about
of
that.
the game.
That's all
2020.
I can really say about that. Technology and
Let's
COVID.
tell me more about it when we're done.
The
I
last-
just trusted you were doing it.
I'll just straight up and down. The last two episodes that we did, because we filmed them together, right?
Yeah.
I sat down, I pieced them together, I edited them together, I went to upload it. Every single time that I went to upload it, and I tried it from 2 different computers. I tried it in 3 different formats. I tried it from my phone. I tried it from, I already said 2 different computers. Either way, so I tried it in numerous different ways, a plethora of ways. And every time that I tried to upload it, it would just terminate mid-upload. Like it would go through the whole process, render the video, everything was cool, and then it would get into YouTube and it would be 99% complete, and then it would just stop. So I don't know why. I don't know what the whole purpose or what caused it. And I even went so far as to destroy the video, redo all of the footage, rebuild all of it, and then try it again.
Yeah.
And it still didn't work. I'm thinking the FBI is just like, flag that shit. I didn't think we said anything that bad either, but I don't know why. For some reason, it just wouldn't allow the upload of the video. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try and figure out a way to get it up on the Patreon page or some shit like that. Maybe people can watch it that way.
Okay.
I would, because at least that way, like, it's not trying to go through YouTube. Patreon is just me taking my file and putting it there. So, if that's the case, if you want to know what our last Tea Talk was actually all about, you should subscribe to the Patreon. I will provide you a link below. So, since the last time we've been together, there was an election, and we have
Yes, it has been.
a decision behind that election.
Yes,
For the most part, I mean, the pollsters, the electors haven't all submitted their votes. But that aside, we've had a decision about that election. On the aggregate, it's been decided, and we have a president actively trying to usurp the U.S. government. How do we feel about that?
Not surprised.
You know,
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, it's like, man, I'm so fucking glad dude's reign of terror is almost over. But I mean, I'm sorry for the people that voted for him and are disappointed that their candidate did not win. I understand that feeling, but truly, get the fuck out of the White House, dude. It's like, your ass lost. Most presidents, even when this loss, and it's close, they know it's close. So but here's the deal. Okay, you beat me in all these other fucking states. Why am I gonna make a big stink? Dude's just making a fucking stink for no fucking reason at all.
Oh no, there's a reason.
Well,
there's always a reason.
I understand that there's a reason behind his motives, but I'm just saying, ultimately, you're going to lose because when you exhausted all these resources, you're still going to have to get the fuck out of the White House.
Yeah, it's still gonna happen.
I mean, no matter how many appeals he does, because even if they do the counts, they said it's not going to be enough votes to overturn him.
It's not that I'm most concerned about. What I'm concerned about out of this whole deal is the long-term repercussions of this whole fiasco. It's already bad enough that half the country doesn't even participate in the system to begin with because they don't believe it functions.
Well,
him feeding that for the last 4 years, actually 5 years, saying that the entire system is broken and that everything is rigged. And for 5 years of that shit.
Yeah.
And then after the election, after it being obviously the most secure election that they've had in American history, coming out of the mouth of the people that he hired to make sure that it was a secure election. And he's been out touring every fucking news channel he could possibly, like, look, we made sure that everything that we did this election had a paper backup. There's no way that you can try, like, I mean, you could maybe skirt a couple of things here and there, but nothing more than we've ever seen in previous elections. This is by far the tightest security election we've ever had. Despite that.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you.
And people listen. Now that's the shit that's driving me nuts. So what I'm thinking the long-term solution to this is we have to get back to teaching like deep civics in school from beginning to end. People just don't know how shit works, man.
Yeah, people really don't.
They just don't know. They just don't know how shit works. And if you don't know how shit works, it leaves room for stupidity.
For stupid shit to come up.
Exactly. For dumb shit like this to happen, where everybody's like, well, I don't know if this is right, and if this is and to allow somebody who's just a sore fucking loser, who doesn't know how to just bow the fuck out, to be able to bark as loud as he fucking wants to.
That's his thing, though. I mean, that's what that dude does. Everything he does wrong, he gives himself credit for. Everything he does almost right, he gives himself credit for. Everything that happens to him, completely outside of his control, he gives himself credit for.
I get
Like,
that.
that's what the dude does.
I get that.
He doesn't do a thing wrong in his eyes.
No, of course. Of course.
Everything he does is on a grand scale. It's fantastic. Does a phenomenal job.
But there's a serious, a very, very
Almost 300,000 dead people, and he still talks about how he did a great job with COVID.
He's not even dealing with that dude right now.
He doesn't even
He
talk
doesn't
about
even
it.
acknowledge it. It doesn't even exist in his
It's
world
like the
anymore.
fucking pandemic is like he's trying to wake up from a bad nightmare right now.
Yeah.
It's
What
like,
he's trying to do
it's
is
just
avoid
walk-
prison right now.
Oh, I think that's...
Look, I've watched. I know criminals. Look, I
That's
know
why he's
criminals.
trying to pardon his whole family. Who the fuck trying to
Who's trying to?
Who pardons your family do before?
Preemptively.
That's just laughable, though. Like,
The concept.
I'm gonna get you out of jail free card because we're gonna need it when I get out of office.
Or because we're going to do some shit.
Or we've already
We've
done
already
some
done
shit.
Oh, no, they've already done some shit. But I'm saying...
No.
But remember, he doesn't think he's done shit.
But no,
So
because
the preemptive pardon is literally like...
No, he knows.
We're going to do some shit.
No,
it's
here's the deal, man.
it's I've done
So
shit.
here's the deal.
I know I've done
Here's
shit.
the deal. He's talking about tax loopholes and all this and shit like that. He paid $750 in taxes. Put it away. There ain't no fucking loopholes in the world that are gonna get you unless you got some outside help. Unless you're funneling your money from a different country.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You can't... So even
That's
that
the
stuff, he
only
can't
way.
pardon all of it. He
Well,
can't,
no,
like...
he
No,
can
you
only
can't
pardon
all
himself.
of it. No.
He can only pardon himself from anything that would be considered a federal crime. So all of the Southern
like,
District of New
fuck
York,
you.
which is the large majority of his
That's
problems.
why he left New York, bro.
Right, but it's not gonna matter. It's not like Florida doesn't have an extradition law or
Well,
some
I
shit.
understand it, but before he was a president, he was a businessman, and he did some shady
That's a
business
very
practices.
loose term.
That's a very, very loose term.
Yeah.
Business.
Okay. Whatever.
Before he was
But,
president, he
yeah.
was a con man,
Okay. Yes, he was a con man.
and he dabbled in business
Yeah.
as his front. And this isn't
Yeah.
anything that
agree.
most
I agree.
normal people who did business in New York
Okay.
knew this about him.
He knew it.
Most
Yeah.
banks
Yeah.
in America knew this about him.
Yeah.
There are people in state like even everybody in Vegas knew that about him when he was building his fucking
Yeah.
hotel.
You bankrupted casinos.
You don't.
I mean,
How do you
dumb.
bankrupt a fucking casino in Vegas?
He had to be so cocky to
I'm gonna take a look real quick. I'm gonna take a look
Dude.
where Trump's
because
casino
you know how much
was.
money, revenue that would bring in just on a daily basis.
Okay, yeah, you're right. It was
Man,
Atlantic
a month,
City.
yeah.
Oh, but we do have a Trump
Yeah, I was
casino,
about to
Las Vegas International.
Oh wow.
I was about to say it was
People
Atlantic City.
fly
That was
I knew he had
Atlantic
we had
City,
the Atlantic
yeah,
City, but he
The
did
revenue
have
wasn't there.
international, and the international was
Trump International Hotel.
2000 North Fashion Show.
Does it have a law?
Where
Does
is
it have?
that on
But it
the
doesn't
fucking
have a
maps, though?
casino in that bitch, though, does it?
It's not a spot no more. It's not a spot anymore. It doesn't exist anymore, right?
Trump International Las Vegas. What a loser. Seriously. Seriously.
Yeah, there's no casino in this anymore. So yeah, his casino is in
Because it's Atlantic City.
He probably-
Atlantic City.
He probably just done with the casinos. Good.
Tosh. I mean,
Like, casinos are hard.
He was like, I can't do
Casinos, casinos are hard business.
Casinos are hard because people take money.
no, they don't.
No, they don't. They lose money, dude. They
No,
lose
you
money.
know what? It's like this, man.
Well, his usual problem is that he
Man.
gets too far into debt.
Everything's
It's
gold.
like
It's
this,
his MO. Like, he
It's
gets
like
too far into
Back in
debt.
the days,
Right.
the mob was still running pretty rampant during the times. I wouldn't be surprised, man, if he had to shut down for multiple reasons.
Probably.
I mean,
Yeah,
can't-
you can't
you
con
can't get.
the fucking mob in Vegas, dude.
Yeah.
You
They're gonna want a piece
could
of
try.
that.
I bet you could try and
No,
con
you
the mob
shouldn't
in
try.
Vegas.
You
There's-
shouldn't try. Like,
no,
you either with
You
fun
can't
or
just
you're
open
not.
up a casino. You just can't open up a casino without buttering somebody's
Oh
head.
yeah, there's some shit that goes on for sure.
There's definitely shady shit that goes on in the
I
casino
mean,
racket.
yeah, if you're not a Native American tribe or Native American land, chances are, yeah, the
Because-
United States government is gonna have something to say about you trying to open up a casino.
Oh yeah, and a bunch of other people. here have
And
something to
then
say.
a casino, the Las Vegas, I'm pretty sure they'll have something to say about it.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's
The gaming commission,
always a scam. I mean,
Somebody,
there's
I
always
agree.
somebody.
somebody's always in a fucking.
Somebody's got deep pockets. Somebody's gonna
Somebody's-
find those deep pockets. And,
Somebody always has a hand.
and I don't know who it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be the guy you pay for your dry cleaning. I don't know if it's gonna be the guy who does your carpets. I don't know if it's gonna be the guy who cleans your pool or collects your trash. But one of those dudes
Yeah.
is gonna be making $5 million a year
Right.
because he did something for you,
And he knows something
or he knows
Yeah,
somebody,
Way-
or something.
way more than he's supposed
Yeah.
to know about
There's
somebody.
There's going to be a guy that you have $10 million of carpet expenses. Dirtiest fucking carpets in Vegas. Like that's how shit works. And I'm not picking on any carpet cleaners here. I'm just saying.
Or any casino owners in
Shady little
Vegas, because I like
businesses
I like your establishments.
But, Vegas, everybody's thinking shit ain't gonna be the same when it opens back up. The world's not gonna go to where everybody's thinking it was gonna be.
Look,
There's be some new normals.
This is America, and the second that a vaccine comes out and people start getting stuck, everybody's going straight back to orgies and debauchery, bro.
Okay,
It's gonna be
okay.
coke and
I mean,
whores everywhere, bro.
Alright. Listen,
I'm going to be sick.
Listen. I don't doubt that there's going to be some of that going on, some of this going on,
I'm telling you.
and a lot of this going on, a lot of that going on. But I'm saying though, as far as I'm talking about the new norm, you don't think that like certain places are probably gonna still keep the mask thing in
No.
play?
They won't. They'll keep everything will stay in play for a little while. For a little while, they will. But then after I'm getting it 6 months after the vaccine is out, and the large majority of people have received it, they'll take the mask away. But I'll tell you what they will. But I'll tell you
2
what.
years from now.
I'll tell you
for
exactly what
getting,
everybody. I'll tell you exactly
you're
what
2
everybody will
years
do.
from everybody getting that vaccine. Come on, man.
But the businesses aren't gonna do it for it. The large majority
Businesses
of
are
people.
already going crazy.
They're already like, duh, we don't want fucking people. We need fucking people here.
They won't
The second that people start getting stuck,
Yeah.
they're taking that fucking mask,
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
shit off of their business doors. I promise you that.
You think so?
Yeah, I promise you.
I don't think so.
What you're gonna see though,
I
the
don't
next
think so.
time that somebody gets sick, and they're like,
No,
"Oh,
this was
it's this season." Then you're gonna
This-
see businesses quick to be like,
no,
"Put your mask
no.
on."
No, the reason
That's
why,
gonna be the
reason
difference.
why I think the mask will stay in place because the mask has proven to lower the spread of disease. Scientific
I don't
proof.
know. I mean,
Someone
rationally, you're right.
It's kind of like
We're
this.
not rational.
It's kind of like
but
this.
this is America,
Someone- I
and we're
know.
not rational.
I know, but listen, it's kind of like someone did the analogy. They said this. All right, if I walk up to you and I'm naked, you're naked. I piss on you, where you at? You put some pants on.
Fuck is he talking about?
You know, I'm
following,
just saying
I'm
the
following.
analogy.
I'm trying to
Of the
follow, bro.
mask.
I'm trying to follow.
Okay.
If
You
I'm
naked,
I said-
I'm naked. You
I'm
walk
naked,
up and you piss
I
on
piss
me.
on you. You're
What?
gonna get wet. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
The
get
next
wet.
day, the next day you come right. You put some pants on, but I say fuck that. I'm still gonna piss on you. Okay, you're somewhat protected, but you get
I'm still
You
gonna
gotta
get wet,
you
though.
still get wet, right? But if I put pants on,
Uh-huh.
and you put pants on, and I piss on myself, guess what? You're not affected.
Okay.
Only I'm affected, right?
Uh huh.
The
All right.
mask.
If I got a
The
gun,
mask thing.
which is
It's the
my
mask
needle,
thing.
right?
I
And
just said-
you come up, and I shoot you with the gun, then you can't piss on me.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
if most everybody in the world has already gotten shot, then I don't have to worry about anybody
Well,
pissing on me.
here's the-
And there's the
here's the-
rub.
You get the vaccine first, and you let me know how it goes. Cause I'm gonna wait it out.
First
I'm gonna
off,
wait-
you're black and I'm
hopefully-
black, so tell me, honestly, are you gonna go get the shot, bro?
No.
I'm not either.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Why are you
said
worried about the
seriously.
vaccine?
look,
Huh?
I'll do that shit. How I'll do that.
so like,
course you will.
what?
Of course you will.
so like,
I mean, don't get me.
all right,
Okay,
He
medically, you're
said,
absolutely right.
"I'll do
There's
it."
reasons why.
Okay.
I want to have this conversation.
We
should
wouldn't
have-
hear
I wanna have
anything
this
The
less.
conversation.
vaccine.
So,
So the
like,
vaccine is tested on, made for white 40-year-old men.
It
Like,
might
that's
be.
true. I know that.
And
I absolutely know that.
And
They
because
tested
I
a bunch
know
of
that.
40-year-old white dudes before they give it to me. I know that.
But how long did they let that in their system pass before effects? I just want to see maybe
Oh, yeah. I mean,
you
there
know,
might be long-term
it's like this.
consequences, but
he said maybe some long.
yeah,
Okay.
I'll deal with them. I'll fucking
You'll deal with them?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what I don't want. I don't want long-term consequences. Let's just say I'm going to say, God forbid,
Okay.
something
I-
crazy happens. Let's just say it flips to like a nervous like switch in your system. I don't know, and make all y'all go crazy. Like some Hollywood shit. Not saying turn to zombies, but turn to lunatics.
I'm just
I
looking
mean,
at it.
this shit's
I'm
set up.
looking at it like
It's so set up for a movie. Think about it.
The whole
It's-
scenario-
It plays all into it.
I get it. I get the paranoia
Quick-ass
behind all of
vaccine.
it. My biggest thing is it's just fast. It's
Too fast.
it's really
It
fast.
is. It's fast.
Too
And,
fast.
and because of that,
That's why I'm not.
because of that, this whole first round of shit, I'm like, look,
I'll wait.
I'm gonna chill
I'll
away.
out.
Just like the PlayStation or the new Xbox or some shit.
Yeah.
I want your first round out
Yeah.
so you can work
Yeah.
the kinks out. Because there's something,
It's
there's
like,
something
yeah.
that
I
y'all
don't-
don't
yeah.
know. There's
Yeah.
something you don't know. You didn't test it. You
Yeah, I
tested
don't-
it.
I
I
don't
know
agree
you
with
tested it. You feel like you did. You got thorough
You
fucking
rushed.
vetting
You
and all of
rushed
that
it.
shit.
You've made
But you
mistakes
rushed
before.
it. And this is
You've made many
this,
mistakes.
as a species, we are known to do just reckless, dumb
Yes, sir.
shit in the
Yes,
heat
sir.
of the moment. Now I'm not
Yes.
saying that we're not capable of also doing incredible things. We came up with a cure for polio, right? That happened.
Man, it took a while.
That happened.
Everybody's good.
It took a while.
When that, but it was but they had
Wow.
to do it. They came up with one,
Wow.
and it happened.
So
So
people have fucked up before that,
There's
though.
so much money and research going into this, and so
and so many
working on it.
people were in on it.
And I
There's-
don't know. I
there's-
trust it. I just
There's
trust it.
there's
Okay.
there's
Alright.
there's a reason you could say that it could be a viable vaccine. I though
Maybe.
I'm a skeptic. I'm just
Alright.
like that.
Or it might be a death
It
sentence.
could also be a death sentence. It could be something that, oh, that's great. All the white people in the world are going to be just fine. And then it's going to end up being also like weird Tuskegee experiment shit. And there's like this one little hidden molecule that just decides to mess with only like the black and brown population of America, and then everybody starts going butt crazy and robbing
Well, it's
everybody.
like this.
I don't want to
My-
be the guinea pig.
So
for it.
my whole point.
They're gonna give it to
So-
sick people.
They probably gave it to a
old
whole
people
bunch of
first.
small African
Yeah.
children
So my
before
whole
they gave it
point
to
with
any
the whole
white people.
conversation
to
is
No.
the reason why it's not gentlemen.
Africa doesn't have very much coronavirus.
Exactly
Yeah.
why they probably gave it to them.
So gentlemen, the reason why I brought the whole thing up because that is the reason why the shit ain't gonna go back normal for a while because he says he don't get it, man you be like fuck that, we waiting it out. So they ain't gonna be like okay well we can't just not wear masks, go back to complete normal because half these motherfuckers ain't vaccinated.
Businesses aren't gonna give a fuck, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
No, they're gonna keep the
I'm
mask
telling
on.
you. I'm
Come
telling you.
in with the mask
Economy
on.
doesn't make a
Yeah.
fucking difference, bro.
Well,
The
yes,
only
but-
difference is going to be is that once they have a vaccine,
If
they're
everybody's
going to
safe.
make a law that just protects businesses against it.
Yep.
Once the vaccine exists, they're going to be
But
like,
most businesses, you know,
Doesn't matter.
fucking matter
but
how you
listen
got
though,
sick.
Doesn't matter
but
if you got
most
sick, you got
businesses
sick.
are for the mask though. Most of them are for the mask because it protects their employees. Because guess what? You got all these people coming in here that from all over the place. Guess what? If I'm working in a retail location, I'm hoping the management keeps the mask up.
I promise you.
Because
I promise.
think you're wrong, bro.
I promise.
I think
you.
you're wrong.
Just like just like Scott when he's like, if a Democrat wins the White House, they're gonna come around and take all of your fucking guns, and we're not. I'm telling you, nobody is making masks a mandatory thing indefinitely.
I'm not gonna.
Not
No,
happening.
I
bro.
didn't say that.
Not happening.
no, you can
I
take it down.
didn't say that. I said this is going to be around for a couple years. You said no, it wasn't.
I'm saying the second that the vaccine pops and the majority of people
still a
get
couple
it.
years, bro. No, still a couple years. Still a couple years. You're waiting it out, and so am I waiting it out.
I give it a year.
How is that?
I
A
give
year?
it a year tops.
Oh, come
I
on.
give it a year tops.
No, mandatory.
By
mandatory.
next Christmas,
mandatory.
no businesses are going to be talking about you need a mask to walk in here. Or by next Christmas,
Okay.
put money on. Put a camera on it.
How about
I'm-
20 bucks?
You don't want to.
I might
Tony,
be in the
right,
middle
right,
on this one
right.
because
Let's do
Let's put it this way.
a fair man's
people
deal.
that are wearing the masks, which
Yes,
I am,
I wear a mask. I wear a mask.
I wear it too.
I'm
It's
not
been a couple
opposed to it.
years.
I'm not opposed to it. I'm saying
It's gonna be a couple years.
the American economy will always trump personal safety. Always. I'm
Yeah.
saying
I'm saying
that's the way that this country
It protects
operates,
everybody.
and that's the way business owners are going to run this
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, and they want to
I'm
protect
not
their
saying
employees
people
because they
are
want their
gonna keep
employees to stay at work. It
I
makes
think
sense.
people are gonna start wearing.
Individual choice. I think individuals may choose to continue to wear them more than businesses are going to require people to do it.
oh yeah, for sure.
I would
Well-
agree with that statement.
No, until their employees start getting sick from COVID again, and they're gonna have to tell you right now, they're gonna require a mask for a while until they're completely safe because these businesses are suffering. They're not. They can do. Man, I was just in the mall the other day. I've been in 2 different malls. Now I already knew Burnsville Center fucking sucked, and they're going out of business. I already knew that. I accepted that because it's just what the location. But when the other day when we went to taking my son a haircut at Eden Prairie Mall, bro. Let me tell you, 14% of the stores were either boarded up, had Christmas advertisement because there was no stores in there, or the stores were just blacked out because they just couldn't even open. Dude, that was a scary fucking sight.
That's just
This is
everything right now.
Christmas. Exactly. Everywhere. But this is Christmas time, and it just pulls into perspective because I was like, damn. When you see it at 2 different malls, especially that mall, because that mall, it took a while for that mall to be affected. We were going to that mall all through the summer, and the stores were somewhat open, but not like
Yeah.
this.
Rates aren't what they
Well,
are.
I mean that's a weird thing right now too.
Man.
Is that
Infection rates are different.
the thing
I
that's
know.
dangerous.
That's
for-
situational.
I got this. The thing that's dangerous the thing that's really dangerous for stores and businesses is not if they can keep running shit however they want to run shit, and if somebody got sick, that person was just not at work. That would be one thing. The thing that's super dangerous, especially for retail, I think it is to a degree, but like especially restaurants, the thing that's dangerous is shut down, open up, shut down again.
Mm-hmm.
That's that's something
hurting
that's
them.
dangerous because
It's hurting them, man.
yeah, and because you're dumping money into it.
Right.
So when they shut down, like I know a lot of restaurants that just when they shut down or they went to takeout, they limited their menus
Yep.
Yeah, they had to.
because it's like we
Can't afford to keep
we
everything
can't afford
here.
to have this stuff if we don't know it's gonna sell.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We can't do these fucking steaks anymore. We
Yeah.
can't do
Popular meals.
this stuff. It's like, oh, it's
Yeah.
fucking burgers and sandwiches.
Yeah,
Because
that's what it
fucking
is.
Because it's cheaper.
yeah, because $500
It's
worth
affordable.
of cold cuts and bread is $500 worth of cold cuts and bread.
Mm-hmm.
Steak, fish, things that go bad if they sit in your cooler,
Yeah.
but also cost you a fuck ton of money to replace.
Yeah.
Those are the things that kill you.
And you have bringing in that revenue because you don't get people sitting in the restaurant, they're not buying drinks, the bars down.
Oh yeah, people don't buy as much.
Yeah.
Like I've heard that a lot.
Yeah.
People
Yeah,
aren't buying.
buying
They're
as
not buying
much.
as much anymore because the food. And then the only
Well,
the
the
only
money-
ones that are making out right now are again the Targets, the Amazons, the WalMarts online because people can shop. They're making a killing. Those three made a killing all through COVID. Target had
And Bezos.
huge.
Specifically.
That
Well, Jeff
Specifically
Bezos.
Space Lord Bezos.
Yeah.
Space Lord.
Yeah.
Moved on.
Space Lord.
Space Lord Bezos.
Lord
Space
Bezos.
Lord Bezos.
Yeah, all of them made a fucking killing during COVID, and it was they made so much money, more money than they've
Oh
ever
yeah,
made.
disgusting amounts of money.
Disgusting when the fucking economy shut down,
Mhm.
and you make the
Yeah.
most money ever
Yeah.
because everybody shifted to a new paradigm, which is this online shopping. I've heard people talk about Amazon. Yeah, if you missed for it, shut up. I heard people talk about Amazon like the new bug. Like they've gotten addicted to it. My mother-in-law loves it, and she was like, "Man, I don't even know if I want it on my phone because it would be too dangerous because it would be that convenient. Is that convenient? Like people, I figure out you can literally search I can just search something in this Amazon bar right here and get it to my door in like a couple days.
Oh, a couple hours.
Yeah, it depends on where you
Depending
live.
on what you want, where you live, yeah.
When you want, where you live. Yeah, that's amazing to a lot of people. Like that's like unheard of, and they're like,
That's just weird.
that's
personally.
it's a weird, but
In general, it is strange.
it's strange.
Like
But
that
you know
happens.
what? People are getting addicted to that now, and that's becoming the new norm.
Yeah. Anytime I buy something complicated online, it doesn't fucking work.
That's what's scary for the brick and mortar
I'm
stores.
not kidding. Like anytime that I buy something that I'm like, I need to know if this is gonna work.
Yeah.
This is an answer to a
And
problem
that's
I have.
and that's the problem
That shit doesn't work.
that the malls are going to keep suffering after this because people are going to be used to online shopping, and then they're like, oh, well,
I
do
still
really
feel-
want to go in the mall again.
I feel like there will be a return.
That'd be a
And
return
it, it won't, I don't think it'll be that long. People crave human contact too much.
I agree.
And because they've
It's
been
going to come back.
separated,
I
because
agree,
they've
it's
been
coming back.
separated for so long, every time somebody gets a shot, it's gonna be party in my house. It's like I bet you're gonna start seeing a shit ton of stuff. I bet you will see a wave online on YouTube and TikToks of inoculation parties. Where it'll be like, we all got our shot. What about you?
Oh, yeah.
Woo! And fucking get smashed all over the place, bro. All over the place,
I
bro.
put my
And the
testing
second
regimen
that
on.
stuff starts popping up, when it's like, I got my shot, how about you?
Yeah.
And those
Yeah.
videos start popping up,
Right.
yeah, dude, that'll go viral and shit. I'm telling you,
So
bro.
I get tested
I
once a week
promise
right
you.
now, and if I was on a dating website, I'd put that shit in my profile.
See?
I'm serious.